Father!
Son!
React!
Welcome to Father and Son React.
This is a new series that Caleb and I are super duper excited about. Caleb and I want to do reaction videos for video games, and not just like random video game videos, but world record speed runs. We really like watching speed runs where people take a game, like some Legend of Zelda game, like for instance Breath of the Wild, and they just like beat the game in 39 minutes or something ridiculous like that with no pants on and barely any weapons. And I mean, it's unbelievable how people are able to do speed runs. If this is something new for you, I recommend you just jump on YouTube and type in a video game that you have played or are aware of, and then follow it up with the word speed run and watch what comes up. People are ridiculous in their skill level, in the way they think about games, in the glitches they find to finish games super fast. Like Ocarina of Time glitched. It's like so fast. So Caleb and I are going to start doing these videos, and we like I said, we want to do speedrun videos where we react to a speedrun, and we're going to start off with tons of content, or tons of potential content, and we're going to focus on the Legend of Zelda series because we both love Legend of Zelda. What's your favorite Legend of Zelda game?
I know I've looked it up on my pad before. It's called Majora's Mask, and I'm really excited to watch that game.
So have you played it before though?
No.
He likes watching it. You've seen videos of it, right?
I actually have looked it up in the past.
So we'll get to Majora's Mask, but what we're going to do is we're going to take the entire Legend of Zelda series. That's at least 21 games. We are not going to include CDI. I don't think Caleb and I could stand it. He doesn't know. You don't know what CDI games are, do you? Actually, we might include it. That would make a great comedy video. But anyways, we're going to take the entire Legend of Zelda series and react to the speed runs of those individual games. And we're going to start today with the original 8-bit Nintendo Entertainment System, Legend of Zelda. I played Legend of Zelda for the first time when I was maybe like your age. I might have been very young, like your age, and it was the original gold cartridge. I think it was my sister's entertainment system, and when I was a kid, Super Nintendo had kind of already come out. I think Super Nintendo was the first system my parents bought me, and we still had my sister's NES, and I still had that game, and I played that and Legend of Zelda 2, which will be our next video in this series. So I love this game. I have a place very special in my heart for this game. This was the game that turned me on to the whole series and made me a Legend of Zelda fan to this day. Most of our Two in a Zoo fans, by the way, we have another channel called Two in a Zoo. Go check it out on the channels tab. Subscribe to this channel, channel, and that channel as well. And we have another channel called Behind the Zoo. Just subscribe to them all while you're at it. Anyways, just this game was really special to me, so it's really cool to sit with my son now, many years later, and do some reaction videos to these games. So just a couple of preliminary things before we jump into it. I want you to know that we're only using speedrun.com as the official source for what is a documented speedrun and what is a speedrun that's out there on YouTube, but that has not been accepted, or maybe just not even submitted to speedrun.com. That way we aren't saying this is the one that we think is real. We're letting Speedrun take care of what is legitimate and what is not. He has no idea about that. But I know that's something that our commenters will ask, like, well, there's a faster run out there. Why didn't you do that one? Well, we're going on speedrun.com just to keep things simple, because we are not the authority on what's real and what's not. And then also, just bear in mind, these are the speed runs, the world records for these speed runs as of the day we do this video, as of this recording right now. And speedrun.com says that for the Legend of Zelda, Lack Attack 24 set the record 27 days ago. So this is a really fresh record. And I think Lack Attack actually did this in under 27 minutes, but it just hasn't been verified yet. But the world record shows Lack Attack did it in 28 minutes, 29 seconds. That's crazy, man. The original game took me so many hours to beat. So this will be fun to watch. And he did this 27 days ago. So that's the version we're going with. Lack Attack, thank you for your dedication and for creating this video we're about to watch. I know we're going to look forward to seeing it. So Caleb, are you ready to jump in? Cool, let's do it. So the video starts off with, like many world records do, with him losing in his previous battle. He's clearly about to die here, and he's going to reset the system. And as soon as he hits start, the time will start. He's going to hit the start button any second now. Come on, Lack Attack. Oh, I love that music. Oh, he cut it off right at the good part.
March 7th at 10 p.m. Eastern.
It's not safe to go alone. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. You have that 8-bit sword, don't you? As a toy. We got it. Did it break?
Oh, wait. No, it didn't break, although the sound was going crazy.
Did you dip it in water or something?
No, it's just whenever I do this.
What just happened there? He walked through a wall. That's what I'm talking about, like glitches. He should have had to go up, left, down, right. Come on, man. That's fine. It's an approved. it's an approved way of doing speedruns with glitches. There's actually, for those of you who don't know much about speedruns, there's categories where you can use a glitch or you cannot. I don't like those spiky things. They annoy me. These guys I can't stand. What are they? Dark Nut?
No, they're probably like goblins from Breath of the Wild.
No, they look like knights.
Probably evil.
Whoa!
How did he just do that?
So he's harvesting bombs. I think he's doing that on purpose to harvest bombs because he looks like he has 8 of them now, and that's probably going to be pretty important later on for whatever he has planned.
Wait, what was that thing you just held?
That was a raft. I know in like Breath of the Wild that would be like 16-bit and beautiful and all kinds of textures, but that's what rafts looked like when I was a kid.
That door just closed and then it opened again so we could leave. Well,
I know, he almost got it there.
What a jerk.
Oh,
he must have accidentally dropped a bomb. He called himself a jerk.
This guy's classic.
Oh! So, obviously, if you're new to speedrunning, I anticipate most of our viewers are not new to this. You know what a speedrun is. Wow, that was so stinking fast. You know, just remember, this is a speedrun. It's purely about finishing the game as fast as possible. It's not about hitting every room and getting every treasure. It's only about getting what's necessary. Even some of the special items in the game, like the ring. I don't even know if he's going to get the ring. I can't remember if it's necessary to beat the game, like 100% necessary.
You guys probably don't know, but we actually have beaten 2 temples. But then I accidentally hit the start over.
In this game?
Yeah. And I sort of messed it up, and then we only found 1 temple, and we couldn't find the other one because we forgot where it was.
Have I ever told you this? Like with the Wii U, you can create checkpoints on these old 8-bit games and start from where you left off. But when I was a kid, you had to like start over. Do you know that?
Whoa, he was literally in the dark.
And isn't that awesome? He memorizes the pattern. Did you hear what I said? Did you know that? Like back when I was a kid, you had to like start the game over. You couldn't checkpoint and have the system save your progress at a certain point. You had to like go all the way back to where you got the sword. Yeah. These kids these days, all their save points and whatnot. I'm sure video game developers back in the day would have done that. It's just
so many bombs.
8-bit was highly limited in that regard. Oh! Well, the system was, not the bit, but the system was.
That's 4 hearts.
Now he's getting a ladder. I'm assuming it's absolutely crucial.
No, I did not want to get hit.
He got hit.
He actually got hit, yeah. That's not the first. Is that the first time he got hit?
No, that was the second time.
Okay, I was gonna say, man, wow.
5 days.
So he's.
Oh wait, that's a bridge, cause he could cross the water. By the way.
No. 4.
It's amazing how these guys.
That wall just blew up because of that last.
I know, and he doesn't even put the bomb right up against the wall. He's saving milliseconds by not walking all the way up to the wall, by getting as close as he knows you need to get. And it's like, it's 1 full square away from the wall, and it still pops a hole in the wall.
Oh baby, the random bomb coming through.
Random bomb. So here we are. He's gonna beat this guy. Oh! Don't get hit. Amazing.
Surge with 24 months. So many months.
Amazing. So 5 minutes into the game, he's got 2 temples out of the way, and he's got his raft and his ladder.
No, a bridge, because he could cross the water if he touched it.
Yeah, he can. Well, he can only cross one space. He can only cross one empty space. He can't cross two tiles on the screen.
No, he actually did just now.
No, but that was the raft. The raft lets you do that. That he got in the first temple. So if you look over here on the left, on the very left side of his screen, he has all of these milestones he's going for. He calls it his third board. That was to beat what's that guy's name? Dodongo is the Triceratops looking guy. I forget what the multi-headed monster is. And then you have your dragon, your 3-headed dragon. That's his 4th board. And his first board is this mummy looking guy. I don't know what that... Those are basically his goals that he's setting. And he wants to do each of those. He wants to improve his time. So at this point, look at that. At this point in the speed run, he's actually behind schedule. He's plus 1.9 seconds. So he's got to make up that time. And it's amazing we're watching a world record. That means he does make up the time.
Well, that's kind of good.
And the cool thing is, he knows the game so well that he already has in mind where he's going to try and make up that time. Because if he didn't think he could make up the time, he'd reset the system and start it over. That's what fascinates me, because he is so in tune with the game. He knows where he can make up the time. He just walked through a wall.
No, that was like a basement.
Yeah, he walked. Did you see him walk between the 2 blocks? He just walked right in through them. More glitches.
Yeah,
Oh!
I'm kind of wondering if he kind of cheated.
Well, no. See, that's called a glitch, and there's some versions of speedruns where it says glitchless, like you have to beat the game with no glitches, and then there's some versions where it says with glitches. So he is...
That's 8, if I counted correctly.
He's gonna go for the recorder next. He's got his bow. I don't know why he set a bomb there. I wonder why he set a bomb there. He's obviously doing the temples out of order. This is the first temple in the game. So he went like 4-3-1 or something, 4-2-1. I can't remember the order. I wasn't looking at the top of the screen when he was in those dungeons.
That's all 3 Triforces.
Well, there's 8 in this game.
What?
There's 8 shards of Triforce in this game.
I thought there were like 9, because there's like, you split one and they turn into 3.
I think there's 8 in this one, because there's 8. So
Is he at the beach relaxing?
Yeah, that's sand. That's the beach with monsters coming up out of the sand to eat him alive.
He's like,
He's just chilling at the beach, you know.
although he could die. Which one do you want?
He's trying to get an extra heart.
Only one repeat game.
See, if he, you know, eventually he'll probably try a speed run where he doesn't waste time getting that heart.
That's a lot of months.
Because even though this stuff's important, he needs the rupee to get money to buy a product that he needs to win the
A
game.
monster just gave him a rupee? He
Yes.
said it's a secret to everyone?
Yeah, an enemy gave him a rupee. That's how these games are, man. The storylines weren't really solid. It was like, here's a random monster that gives you a rupee. Goodbye.
Thinking of one.
That doesn't happen in Breath of the Wild, does it?
Which one will you? Are you sure about that?
See,
You
yeah.
wasted all your rupees.
There's probably a reason. I can't remember off the top of my head. It's been a long time since I've played this game all the way through. Oh my goodness, there was a glitch. The glitch has come out of nowhere. And now he's back up to Temple 5. Or Dungeon 5. These aren't temples.
That's level 5.
Yep.
What are these guys?
They look like mummies. But there's also a different mummy that's the skeleton-looking mummy. So I guess that's a skeleton. And this is a mummy.
He just blew up 2 walls when one was all on this side, and the other one just blew
walk
out
through a
of
wall again. I know, he's good, man.
4 or 5, so I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing with counting, he's counting the enemies he's killing. That's real. Now, see, whenever you hear that happening, that's actually getting into the programming logic of the game, which fascinates me. Like, every time you kill an enemy or have a sprite on the screen.
That wall just moved.
Did it? Oh, yeah, he pushed it, and it was like a secret.
That's 9.
What is that? Is that a knife?
No, that's a flute. The recorder.
Oh, it's a...
So he's clearly doing something that
Keep bowling.
alters the logic in the game or progresses it a certain distance because it'll have some effect on something he's doing. I like watching not only the speedrun videos but the explanation videos. Those are fascinating.
AK Animo for show with 20 months. Thank you
It's
very much.
probably a glitch he's trying to exploit if he's counting enemies that he's killing.
He just passed a room. Oh, that
Yeah.
is so cheating.
Remember, it's time. It's all about the time. It's not about killing all the enemies. I love how
3 dinosaurs.
I love how the dinosaurs like the boss in one temple, and now it's just a random character in a random room in this temple. I keep calling them temples, dungeons. The modern games refer to it as a temple.
Wait, it says recorder. I never knew that.
So he got his recorder, yeah, and look,
Still have been worth it to go back and get those bombs.
now he is yeah, he's low on bombs. Now he's 2.2 seconds under.
Did
So
you know that red
he's
stuff
ahead of
is
schedule.
That red stuff is actually lava.
It's probably lava, yeah, it's just low.
What are those? Are those whiskers of a
They
cat?
look like rabbits. I always thought they were rabbits when I was a kid. Jeez.
11:03,
No hesitation.
11:40.
He needs
No
more
hesitation,
hearts.
man.
If we had less health,
He's
we
good.
would have this
He's got his stuff down.
Hey, look, 2 entry. Did he defeat?
I think it means entry
It's
to.
a pan.
I think it means entry to that dungeon. Oh my goodness.
He turned
This
invisible.
guy could give me a bomb, and I'm gonna go for it.
So where's he going now? What's the next thing? I don't know what these second board entry is. I think he's headed for another dungeon. Did you see the shards of Triforce when he did that? The 8 shards make a whole piece, and I think that's the Triforce
It's
of
a
Courage.
secret to everybody.
I have no idea.
They're not always
It's
bombs.
random. When you go grab it, it's like a random number, I think.
That's 104. That's probably.
Or maybe it's always 100. I don't know.
Hey, I've never been to this part.
Me neither. I mean, I have. Not a long time though.
Hey, they have the same swords as.
What? He just skipped to the other side of the map. He went from the far left to the far right side of the map, didn't he?
That's probably a secret passage.
No, that's called a glitch. He glitched the map to get here faster. Yeah, it's called a glitch, man. I told you, there's glitches everywhere.
He's gonna get this.
He's gonna get the heart, yeah.
Thanks, way out west.
What did he just say?
He's talking while he's doing this. He has viewers watching him live on Twitch, I think. This is probably Twitch. So he's talking to them as they're commenting to him.
You know what?
Walks through a wall.
You love
What's up, Ella?
How does it keep on happening?
It's a secret to everybody, including us.
Okay, but they fooled the secret. They made you find out.
Oh.
You said
Okay, so this is dungeon
yeah.
2, 3, 2. Now he's back to dungeon 2.
Good run so far.
I mean, part of the art of the world record in this game is doing the dungeons out of order, because there's a faster way to get around the map if you don't do them in order. If you did them in order, it would take forever. It would easily add
What are these guys?
10 minutes onto the game.
Are these goblins?
I think they're called like grumbles or Bryant Gumbles. I don't know.
How do you use that fire? Well, extra time.
He's got that's the candle.
Oh.
That's what the candle does.
But how much candle does he have?
Oh, 2 extra swipes there. Took time off.
I just don't like.
When you're at his level, he is scrutinizing himself to find seconds he can shave off his time. Which is just amazing.
How do you just do that?
Alright, I guess I'll take that.
Gosh, he's fast. That is unbelievable how good he
It's
is.
not too bad. 14x is still really good.
See what I mean? There's, I think that was Dodongo. Is that Dodongo?
Yeah.
The dinosaur guy?
But in
He's-
Ocarina of Time, his name's Dongindo.
I thought it was Dodongo. I don't know.
Well, in
But
Ocarina
it's the
of
same
Time-
thing. It's like a big dinosaur-looking dude. In Ocarina of Time, he rolls, and we will get to Ocarina
He
of
just
Time.
got hit. He just got hit by something and he turned invisible or something like that.
How does he still have all his hearts?
He has the Triforce, and the Triforces refill your hearts.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I even seen him myself.
Okay. So we're on to another dungeon here.
One of those are cheating.
Yeah, that's my PB in the top right.
Okay.
Boy, this is really expensive.
I forgot what the meat's for. Do you remember what the meat is for?
Probably for more hearts.
No, you feed it to something, I think, or
It makes him calm down.
you feed it to
And
somebody.
that's for the food now.
You feed it to a monster?
Hey, what's this up here?
I have no idea what that is.
It's probably how he's gonna go.
Arrows and that one.
Yeah, see, he just did the same thing.
Isn't that weird? Is that like, yeah,
It'd still be faster.
kinda.
Lots faster.
Yeah,
It
this
is.
was-
Why is that a future? That's weird. Anyway. He's got his flute. Now he jumped up to level 7.
It's like, okay, next time it's my turn. I'm going for Splatoon 2, or Splatoon 64, or Splatoon 5, or the grown-up
We can
one.
do Splatoons. World records for Splatoon. Have you ever looked up world record runs for Splatoon?
No, but for,
You'd probably like that. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. Only got hit once.
that is cool.
That is amazing, yeah.
What in the world?
Stay away.
Oh! Oh, is this the guy you feed? He is in a dungeon, isn't he?
Hey,
Yeah,
how
that
come
was
this
on
bomb is
Oh,
not
wow.
in
He
the-
even deflected that. Here it is. Grumble, grumble. That's the guy you feed. All this stuff is coming back to me from way back in my memory. I like how some of the dungeons, the map actually looks like the monster. I can't remember the monster here.
0.
You know, we've only been to 2 of them.
Well, you're getting to see them all now.
2. Okay. 2's okay.
He's still counting his... I'll have to look up what that means when he counts the guys he kills.
No, this is probably not
Really
the
good
fastest
peacock
world
better.
record. I mean, there probably are some in the future.
Wow! Man, he obliterated that guy so fast.
3.
And now the... Is this the... Oh, no.
Oh, damn it. I just don't like those
And depending on
hands.
how many of those guys come out of the wall, affects how quickly he can get through this room.
9.
Why is he counting the enemies he's killing? I can't remember.
Or that's 9.
I know our viewers are probably going to eventually comment and tell me. I promise you, though, I will have looked it up by then. I'm looking it up as soon as this is over. So he's actually still ahead of schedule. Look at this. He's 3.5 seconds under.
Alright, well, we're still
I actually gave him another heart that was empty. Watch, it's gonna refill him.
Yep. Yep.
That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, that... Oh, okay, yeah, that's what you meant when you said the Triforce refills him. Yeah, at the end of a level, when you pick up a
You
piece of
have to
Triforce.
try with the Force
What is that guy
to
doing?
kill those guys.
Or the Force tries for you.
Why would he do that?
Guys.
I think we just changed brands to Star Wars. Okay, now we're back in the graveyard. Is this where level 8
A
is?
ghost? I've never seen a ghost in
Yeah.
this part.
Yeah, there's ghosts in the graveyard. I think it's up
Just
one
like
more.
in
Is that where it
Ocarina.
is?
Ocarina of Time, that
And
kid.
then the upper second. Yeah. Oh!
He got the Master
The
Sword.
Master Sword.
The ending's pretty good.
Or some better sword. I don't think this is a Master Sword. This is like
No, this isn't. It has to be blue instead.
what's it called? Is this the white sword or
The white sword of... Maybe it's a fairy sword.
it's the sword of Elrond?
Here, we're not
Oh,
getting
changed. It's the sword of Elrond.
Ah, damn.
That's it. We just changed franchises again.
It's actually almost over.
Oh man, I do not like whiz robes. What is I know this is early because this is our first game, but out of all of the enemies you have fought in a Legend of Zelda game,
Look how fast he killed all those
isn't
bats.
that crazy? He's good.
And that beam just hit him and he didn't lose a single heart. He
Okay.
got a heart back.
Out of all the enemies you've ever fought in a Legend of Zelda game, what is the one you just can't stand the most?
Probably is
Okay, that was good.
Ocarina of Time. I haven't beat that game. I'm still...
Oh, I don't mean the game. I mean like an individual enemy. But that's fair with Ocarina of Time. It's a very long game.
And there's no actually world record. They've all
There
been the
is.
same.
Yes, there
Are you
is.
sure?
I'll have to show it to you.
You should probably do that. Wait.
We
I
got.
forgot we were doing them in our...
We're doing
in
in
order.
them. We're not doing them. I forgot to tell you. We're not.
1996.
That's actually not a bad guess. I don't remember how old I was when that came out.
Let's go.
We're not doing them in chronological order of the Legend of Zelda timeline. We're doing them in chronological order of release date. Because we want to see them get more modern as time goes.
I'm gonna eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich after this.
Yeah, we'll need food for the next one. I don't know if we'll record it today. So, okay, so you said Ocarina of Time is one of the hardest ones. What individual enemy do you think is like the hardest to put up with? Or the most annoying
Hey,
to you?
there was a crab.
How did he do that so fast? I think it was a spider.
Still 2 seconds ahead.
Okay, I keep asking you, what enemy do you hate? Just can't stand that enemy.
16 months. Welcome to the speedrun.
For any reason.
That water snake.
Water snake? Which game was
From
that?
Ocarina of Time, the water snake. All I need is one more temple.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, you know what? That's fair. I can't stand enemies that you're in the water while you fight them. Because the water slows you down and you're freaking out because the enemy's just still firing away.
So fast.
And you're like, well, I'm just in the water. I'm just paddling in the water. No,
Like
so slow.
Breath of the Wild, the DLC pack too. That guy just kept on throwing his spear at me.
Water Blight Ganon?
Yeah.
He's like throwing the spear and you're like in the water, doggy paddling to the edge.
And you're just so slow.
And then you stand up on the edge and what happens?
He just beat that guy in one hit.
He's amazing. And then with Water Blight Ganon, you finally get to the edge and you stand on it and what happens? You get hit by a block of ice.
He just got another heart, by the way.
Did he have a key?
That's cheating.
Where did he get? I didn't realize he
Oh,
had.
he has 2 keys.
I didn't realize he had that many keys. Oh my goodness, Oh boy,
He just
Oh, man.
really quick trigger
Let's
finger.
go, dude.
that was good, man. He left that room with all hearts, and now he just doesn't even care about killing anybody. He just wants to plow through. He's 5.9 seconds under right now. You can tell he's happy about that.
He's isn't making a fun face. What? In this game, Wait, this was the same guy as the 5th.
Yeah, some of the enemies repeated in this game.
And like, look, we got like
But back then, remember, there was nothing to compare to. So when you beat the
He's refilling hearts.
So when you beat the dragon when it only has 3 heads or whatever, and then you find that dragon again in level 8 and it has 5 heads and 4 flying red heads, like you're freaking out. You leave the room because you're afraid of it. Not that I did that.
Hearts.
right now.
He just got hidden.
Look at that.
Now what is he gonna do?
He's counting his enemies again. It's killing me not to know this.
But where's what's this called? It's a castle.
Hyrule Castle?
Yeah, where is it?
Yeah, it doesn't exist in this game.
It's like this unicorn that has a dragon head and he's shooting arrows at you.
I don't know
Like
what
this,
it is. Yes.
a unicorn.
It looks like a horse with a knife coming out of its face.
Spicy.
You ready, guys? He's 7.3 seconds under his previous world record. Or the previous world record. I don't know if it was set by him.
Are those things sandwiches?
What?
If I was in this game, I'd eat them.
They're jellies, and I would still eat them. Yes, they're jelly, but they're jellies.
But they
Walk through a wall.
Some sting you, and some make you heat, and some make you turn to ice.
Yeah. Now in the modern games, absolutely.
Like-
Oh, the music in this level is so.
It's fine. It's fun.
It's I don't know, something about it just it's scary.
Are these
It's supposed to intimidate you by
I
being
think
different.
those in the dark were modern
Forgot
days.
about that guy. How did he get through like that?
Go to the next.
5.
Oh my goodness. He's counting his enemies again.
Hey, that witch is just like from Mario.
Wizrobe?
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't the paper either.
Level 9 is like a maze. I still don't know how to get through it by heart. He's 9.4 seconds under. Oh my goodness.
What are those guys? They're like baby jellyfish.
Those are bats.
Oh. They seem a little
Go!
small.
Oh my god.
He got through without getting hit. If he gets through without getting hit, it's going to be so much easier to beat Ganon. He's doing it, man. So many
He's just hitting right through the wall.
There's so many Wizrobes in this level! Ugh, Wizrobes in Breath of the Wild just annoy the fire out of me. I can't stand the sound they make. It makes my skin crawl. Yes! It makes my skin crawl every time I hear it.
Not even one.
And you can hear, and then they start following you. Oh my gosh, I can't stand them.
And they're like invisible, but you can see like water. When
Oh
they
my
step in
gosh.
water.
Okay, he's coming up on
There's
27
water
minutes.
in the air.
He's 13.1 seconds under. He knows he's going to break his record by now, as long as he can just finish strong.
Wait, break his record? So he's played this game before?
Yeah, oh man, yeah, Lack Attack's probably been going for quite a while. And he's still going. He's still trying to improve on this time.
He didn't even get hit.
Oh, he got through the getting hit. He's down to 5 hearts. I wonder if he has a plan to get more hearts somewhere along the way here.
What? I know he's not gonna die.
Push the block.
Oh! Oh!
That's fine.
It's fine. He'll fix that later. He'll fix that next time. He's 10.7. Oh! And he left a heart behind. He must be good with that. I still don't know how he does that. I'll have to look that trick up. Not like I'm planning on speedrunning myself. I just do not have time ever to even consider that. Okay. Now he's got to beat this guy. And he's making quick... Oh, come on!
Okay, I'll take the ferry. Alright. Oh, alright, come on. Perfect gainer right here. Come on.
What?
Perfect Ganon. It's got to be a perfect Ganon. He's 5.9 seconds under.
I can't believe this isn't going to be it.
How did he beat that in 3 hits? How is Zelda?
28-29, man. Wow. He doesn't look happy. I'm guessing he was aiming for less, but that's
Dang it,
amazing.
I lost 12 seconds between the silver arrow and the end. But it is a new world record in Zelda 1.
Jeez.
That's amazing. And he went on to beat this probably really quickly after. He's supposed to be below 28 seconds now, like 27, 25 or something. But like I said, as of today, Speedrun.com still says this is the record. That is amazing. I was a kid when I beat this for the first time.
Let's talk about what game is next.
Well, what is next? Do you know?
No.
Do you remember what came next?
There was the 19s and then the 20s.
It's The Legend of Zelda 2 is next. So what do you think, man?
1986?
Yeah, this came
This
out. This was
glasses
1986. So, zoo fans and people who are finding us for the first time who don't know what a zoo fan is, we appreciate you watching this video. Legend of Zelda 2 is our next Speedrun that we're going to do a father-son react. And I know we're looking forward to this series. Caleb's actually going to get to see some Legend of Zelda games he's never seen before. Did you enjoy this?
Yeah. I thought we were all going to put all Legend of Zelda games together into one video.
Oh. You know how long that would take? Maybe we should. So give me 5 for our first father-son react. Give this video a like. Leave a comment, subscribe to this channel if you want to see more of these videos. Let us know what other series you'd like to see us do once we're done with The Legend of Zelda. Maybe we'll do those series next. He's already excited about maybe doing Splatoon. And don't forget to share this video and share our channel. Did I already say subscribe? I don't know. Just do all that stuff that every YouTuber asks you to do at the end of a video. And we'll see you next time. Say bye, Caleb.
Bye.